this is Jo from Maths Tutor Me. Today we're doing perimeter, area and volume, and we're going to look at units of volume. Before we talk about this box, I just want to look at this little diagram down here. We looked at converting units of area before and just normal millimeters, centimeters, meters and kilometers. And we did a little diagram like this one. So normally when we convert from millimeters to centimeters, we divide by 10. Just forget about the cubed part for a second. From centimeters to meters, we divide by 100. And from meters to kilometers, we divide by 1,000. If we want to go the opposite direction, from kilometers to meters, we have to times by 1,000. And you get the idea, times by 100 and times by 10. When we did area, we realized that we had to square all of these measurements. And so now when we're doing volume, when these are millimeters cubed and meters cubed and so on, we have to cube. We have to put a little 3 up here for each of these. Okay, so when you want to convert from millimeters cubed to centimeters cubed, you have to divide by 10 cubed. And the same from centimeters cubed to meters cubed, you have to divide by 100 cubed. Now, 100 cubed, to the power of 3, is quite a big number. If we count the zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. So what happens when we cube each of these things is we are doing 3 times the number of zeros. Okay, so there's 2 zeros here. If we times the 2 zeros by 3, that means there's 6 zeros that we have to divide by. Okay, so that's a shortcut to remember it. So if we can remember the 10, 100, 1,000, which is the same for just normal millimeters, centimeters, meters, kilometers, we have shortcuts to help us do squares and cubes. All right, now we're going to practice that in a minute, but also we want to be able to convert between milliliters, liters, kiloliters, and megaliters. Okay, because often when we're measuring volumes, we want to measure liquids, and liquids use these kinds of units. So the good thing about these ones is that they are all the same thing that you have to multiply and divide by. They're all thousands. So I have to divide by 1,000 for each one across the top and times by 1,000 for each one across the bottom. Okay, now the tricky thing is that sometimes we want to convert from these units, the volume units, in millimeters cubed or centimeters cubed, and we want to convert them into one of these units, which is the liquid units. Okay, so that's why we need this box up here at the top. 1 centimeter cubed is exactly the same as 1 milliliter. So if you have something in centimeters cubed, that's exactly the same as a milliliter. And if you think about a centimeter cube, one of those tiny little cube blocks, you can't fit very much water in one of those. It's only 1 milliliter. 1 meter cubed, however, try and picture that, a meter ruler, wide, deep, and high. So that actually holds quite a lot of water if you were to fill it up. It holds 1 kiloliter. Okay, so let me show you how to convert between these measurements. So first of all, we want to convert 2.1 meters cubed to centimeters cubed. So that's just using this diagram here, meters cubed, follow the arrow to centimeters cubed. We want to times by 100 cubed. Now, remember the cubed means we want to do 3 times the number of zeros. So that's going to make 2 times 3, which is 6 zeros that we're multiplying by. 6 jumps making the number bigger. So the decimal point is here. We'll do 1 jump over the 1. So it's going to make there. So it's 1. And everything else has to be zeros. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll go there, put some little commas in. So that would be 2,100,000 centimeters cubed. So you can see these numbers get big very fast. So the second question, let's try it again. We have 4,000 millimeters cubed that we want to change to centimeters cubed. So let's find the millimeters cubed. To centimeters cubed, we have to divide by 10 cubed. There's 1 0. We have to times that by 3, so we want 3 zeros. And this time we're dividing, which means we need to go backwards in the number. In this case, the decimal point would be at the end. So to go backwards 3 places, 1, 2, 3, puts it just after the 4. So it'd be 4.0, or we can just write down 4. 4 centimeters cubed. So 4,000 millimeters cubed is 4 centimeters cubed. Look at question 3. 3,500,000 millimeters cubed to meters cubed. So that's 2 jumps. We want to go from millimeters cubed over here to centimeters cubed over here to meters cubed. So let's find out how many zeros that is. We're going to have 3 zeros from here, and we're going to have 6 zeros from here. So 3 plus 6 is 9. We need to divide 9 places. So from the end of my number, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps us over the 5. We're going to have to put some zeros in front of this number. 7 in front of the 3. Then we're going to go 8, 9. Okay, so let's check that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have to go 8, 9. So the decimal point is going to go there. So 0.0035 meters cubed. Okay, question 4. 460 milliliters is equal to how many liters? So now we've jumped into these units. So milliliters here, to go to liters, I have to divide by 1,000. So there's no cubes or anything happening here. It's just a normal 1,000. So that's 3 zeros. I need to go back 3 places. So 1, 2, 3 will make the decimal point right in front of the 4. So 0.46 liters. Question 5, 0.07 kiloliters to liters. Kiloliters here to liters, we want to times by 1,000. 3 zeros, timesing, so we're making it bigger. 1, 2, we'll have to add a 0 at the end. So 70 liters. Question 6. 720,000 liters to milliliters. That is timesing by 1,000. It's going to make that number even bigger. So the decimal pointer at the end, we actually have to add on 3 more zeros to that. So 720, 000, that's the number as it is. And then still an extra 3, making that a very big number. Question 7. 57 centimeters cubed to milliliters. So this is where we're jumping between these units and these ones. So we need these rules up here in the box to help us. Centimeters cubed can convert exactly into milliliters. So 57 centimeters cubed is exactly the same as 57 milliliters using this rule here. They're not always that easy, unfortunately. Let's try 8. 0.6 kiloliters into centimeters cubed. Now, kiloliters convert nicely to meters cubed. So first of all, I could say, well, that's the same as 0.6 meters cubed. Okay? And then I could use this to convert from meters cubed, which is here, to centimeters cubed, which means times by 100 cubed. So that's 2 zeros times 3 is 6 zeros, 6 jumps. So 1 jump over the 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 600,000 centimeters cubed would be the answer. Question 9. 8,100 liters to meters cubed. Liters. Okay, liters don't convert into anything nicely here, But if we want to get to meters cubed, we know that kiloliters goes nicely into meters cubed. So how about we change our liters to kiloliters? Follow the arrow. We want to divide by 1,000. So 3 zeros going backwards. 1, 2, 3 will be 8.1 kiloliters. Now kiloliters is exactly the same as meters cubed. So that's exactly the same as 8.1 meters cubed. Okay, so this is a little bit confusing sometimes, so it's very important that we practice this, and I have some questions for you to practice now. Okay, so here they are. There's just 6 questions here for you. I'd like you to pause the video. You've got the diagram over here to help you. Pause the video, try these few questions, and then restart to see the answers. So question 1, 5,600 centimeters cubed. We want to change that to meters cubed. Centimeters cubed to meters cubed, divide by 100 cubed. So 2 zeros times 3, that's 6 places dividing, so going backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have to put 2 zeros in front of that. 5, 6. So 0.0056. Check it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meters cubed. Question 2. 1.8 meters cubed to millimeters cubed. Meters cubed to millimeters cubed. We have 100 cubed, so that's 2 times 3, there's 6 zeros there. And we also have another 3 zeros here. 9 zeros altogether that we have to multiply onto here. So one of them will jump over the 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Did I say 8? I meant 9. Okay, so we need 9 places. So we want 1, 2, 3, put a comma, 1, 2, 3, put a comma. That's a very, very, very big number. Okay, question 3, 0.14 kiloliters to liters. So it's using here, kiloliters to liters. We want to times by 1,000. So that's just 3 zeros. Timesing, so 1, 2, and add a 0 on the end. 1, 2, and then we go 140 litres. Question 4, 32 milliliters to kiloliters. Milliliters to kiloliters is 2 jumps. So we have to divide by 1,000, divide by 1,000. Altogether, that's a total of 6 zeros there. So 6 places we have to jump backwards. So 1, 2 will jump us in front of that 3 there. And then we'll need, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decimal point, and then we can put another 0 in front of that. So very small number there. Question 5, 3,000 millimeters cubed into milliliters. Well, millimeters don't convert into milliliters very well, so we could convert the millimeters cubed into centimeters cubed, because that does convert to milliliters. So let's first of all, millimeters cubed to centimeters cubed, that's divide by 10 cubed. So that's 3 zeros. So that's 3 jumps backwards. 1, 2, 3 will make that 3 centimeters cubed, and centimeters cubed are exactly the same as milliliters. So that's 3 milliliters. Question 6, 0.8 litres, we want to convert to centimetres cubed. Litres don't convert easily here, but millilitres do convert to centimetres cubed. So let's first of all change this into millilitres. So litres to millilitres, times by 1,000, 3 zeros, so 1 over the 8, 2, 3 millilitres, and millilitres are exactly the same as centimetres cubed. So it's 800 centimeters cubed. Hopefully you got those answers. Keep practicing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.